Hello everybody, welcome back to Binding of Isaac Pay to Win. What is Pay to Win for those that don't know? Essentially, we have a nice Slay the Spire marketplace here with a bunch of Wheels of Isaac listed for a certain price. We're going to get some money and then we're going to be able to pay for wheels to then build ourselves an awesome Isaac run. So the first episode, we got our money by doing the first level of Spelunky, but it's going to be different today. The prices of the wheels are down, which means that we need a new way to get our money. And that new way is DUNGREED. What is DUNGREED, you ask? DUNGREED is a new roguelite that has been released this year. It's available for $10 on Steam. This is not a promo in any way, shape, or form, but I am going to be playing this on the channel starting later today. So if you enjoyed this little segment of today's Isaac video, then you might want to come back later and check out some DUNGREED. So what is this game, you ask? It's a roguelite dungeon crawler similar to Isaac Enter the Gungeon, any of the roguelites we've played on the channel, Spelunky, all of them. And it's randomly generated. There's awesome weapons and also items we can get. So we just got the Mirror of Mummy. Poisons the enemy attacking you, plus 10% poison attack and poison resist. That seems really good, to be honest with you. But the premise of the game is we're in this dungeon trying to save old members of the town to rebuild the city and conquer the dungeon. So it's really, really fun. I've been enjoying it a ton, and I'm excited to make a series out of it. So we just got a spear, which looks like we can do some stabby stab with that bad boy. So 13 to 20 damage, 1.3 attacks per second. And then our base one is 8 to 10 with 3.03 attacks per second. So this thing is going to be higher damage, and I want to use it. This is our shop that we can use to buy food, to increase our stats on the run, heal ourselves, all kinds of stuff like that. I will say, I'm bad at DUNGREED. I know that probably strikes you as a surprise that I'm bad at a game, but I'm bad at DUNGREED. I'm hoping we don't die on the first floor here, because that would just kind of ruin the whole premise of pay to win here, and we would end up with significantly less. We got a Gladius as well. So this thing has good, you know what, that's actually just significantly better than this. You know, 2.5 attacks per second at a higher clip sounds fantastic. We'll try it out here. I have to come up here. We can also, we turn on the that other effect. That's interesting. So this is where we exit the floor. This is a way to teleport around the floor, which is insanely useful for getting around. It reminds me a lot of Enter the Gungeon. The game in general, I know that it doesn't look like Enter the Gungeon, but it has a lot of similarities in my book, because you have a huge plethora of just unique weapons, and every run you unlock more and more weapons for the run. Holy crap, dude. A boomerang. This thing looks incredible, and I want to try it very badly. So we will be trying it. And this is how the runs go. You get a ton of weapons to try out. Oh my god, it's actually incredible. This is the best weapon I've ever seen. Do you see this right now? It's actually incredible. And I'm kind of in love. But every run you do, you unlock more and more weapons that go into the dungeon, which allows you to just continue to see more and more really awesome and cool stuff each run. There's bosses, which are insanely hard, and the game in general is just insanely hard. So it's going to be a journey for sure for our series of it here. But I'm just looking, so this is Croc. He sells weapons to you, which I don't really want to buy because I don't want to use up a lot of my money here. The goal is to get to 5,000. That was the average that I calculated for the run. And I don't really know if we're going to get to it. We might. I mean, it's going to be close. We might be a little below average on our money for the run, which is going to make things a little bit sketch. But how much money we got? $48.90. Is there anything else we can milk for money? I got to at least look around and see here if I can go anywhere else. So let's come in here. I'm going to teleport back to the start. and just see if there's anything I can destroy throughout here. We're trying to milk as much money as humanly possible. And it doesn't appear like we're gonna have anything else to milk. I can pick up some HP. There's no bonus this time around for having a certain amount of HP, or anything else. See, like, I can destroy this stuff, but I don't think I can collect the money from it. It would have been nice to have that little bit of extra money, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're done here. Sadly, I can't destroy that. It looks like we're going to be coming out of here with 4,800 gold, which, I mean, hey, is comparable to average, and we should be able to still create a pretty damn good run. I'll see you there. Okay, here we are in our shop. We got 48.90 to work with here. You already know we got to begin with a Wheel of God. It's just the brightest thing to do, I think. So let's spin the Wheel of God here. I have to actually find it on this damn list, though. Wheel of God. It's actually up right now. What a ironic situation. Give me something that isn't, like, transformative, but really good, like Cricket's Head. Yeah, I mean, that actually fits the bill quite perfectly. I'm just gonna write that down real quick. Okay, let's go back to our thing and figure out what the hell else we should do here. So I think we should get an Afterbirth Plus item. I know this is going to really hurt our money here, but I think it's gonna be for the better because we could maybe get some kind of wacky thing going on. So I'm gonna turn on our booster packs here, and we're going to get these going. So I'm looking for, I mean, frankly, I would love to see something like Angelic Prism, something like, I don't know, Tech Zero, Leprosy. Not really what I was looking for, is what I'm gonna say there, but that's fine, that's fine. We can work with it. We can work with it. It's at least still, like, not a bad item. It's just not necessarily a good item. I think we should get an animal. That's going to put us down to 10-15 left. And then we could probably do, I don't know, maybe some Wheel of Bugs and a Wheel of Shop or something like that. And then that will finish us up here. So let me put on the Wheel of Animals. And we'll get this guy spun and ready to go. Holy crap, it is huge. Must have forgotten to fix that one, I suppose, but that's okay. There are some good items in here. Something like a Guppy item would be great for us. And yeah, I mean, Guppy's collar is not necessarily incredible, but it is going to be quite okay, for sure. And it brings us one step closer to Guppy, which I think is a fine thing to do. So now we're back here. Let's calculate this. So we could do minus 375. Puts us at 640, so that's one Wheel of Bugs. Then let's do it again. That's another Wheel of Bugs. And then we can do one Wheel of Poo-Poo, I suppose, because we have to. So that'll put us at 140, which is not really enough to do much. So I will spawn in as well 2 bombs, because those are both worth 60. And then we'll have 20 cents left over, which doesn't really do anything, but that's okay. So let's spin the Wheel of Bugs now. Wherever the hell it actually might be. It's right there. It's good to find it. And let's spin this guy twice. There's some good items on here. I mean, something like Infestation 2 would be phenomenal. Friend Zone would not be, but you know what? It's not necessarily detrimental to the run, so I will accept it. We're spinning this guy again. So give me something good. We get Obsessed Fan, which is also not good, but it brings us one step closer to the Thingamajiggy transformation, which is fine by me. If you never leave, you can live like this forever, it's fine by me. And then we have, finally, a Wheel of Poo-Poo to end it off, because, I mean, this is how we roll here on this channel. You gotta throw in a Wheel of Poo-Poo. Give me soy milk or something. Let's make things interesting. Instead, we get Kamikaze, which I feel like we get on every single wheel type run now. Okay, let's figure out what character we are going to have to play as here. I have a feeling that this is going to be another one that is way too big on the screen. And no, never mind, it's actually just totally fine. Don't give me the Keeper. Anybody but the Keeper, and I will feel happy here. And it's looking like we are going to play as Mr. APOLLYON, who will not have the void, sadly, because it's going to be taken over by Kamikaze. Where are we going on this run? We are going to go to... We are going to go to the dark room. What a time to be alive. Dark room is fine. I'm happy with it. And finally, sure, I'll spin the wheel of situations and figure out where in the world. That's the wheel of revelations, completely different. I'll spin the wheel of situations and make us do something wacky on this run. I don't care. Look at how much I care. It looks like we are going to... Oh, Jesus Lord. We can't use any keys on this run. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a bad one, to be honest with you. Sure. Finally, super finally, let's spin the wheel of deals just to ruin my run even more. So no keys. I'll jot that down. And also, we can take devil deals. So you know what? I think we're going to be quite all right. I'm going to set this up in game, and then I'll see you guys right there. Okay, everybody, here we are in our run. V8 AA batteries, WP, Z, and E. Obviously good damage to start out because of Cricket's head. There's our 2 bombs that we needed from our buying of 2 bombs that we did on that run here. And now we're in. Let's do this. This is going to be an interesting one for sure. We have to go to the dark room, which I cannot forget. I also cannot get hit in this room anymore, or else we're actually just dead. Never mind. We're actually totally fine because there was some lovers cards in here. It's super dark on this floor. Super duper dark. But that's okay. How you guys doing? I'm doing really good. It's a beautiful Tuesday, which means that I'm recording this the day before it comes out. That's always fun. I hate doing that. I've expressed that numerous times in the past, how much I hate recording a video the day before it comes out. It's just it makes me feel lazy for not being prepared enough to have a video ready, you know? Maybe that's just like kind of dumb of me, I suppose. And it probably is. You know, I don't ever pride myself on being a smart human being, but that's okay. We got to keep in mind we do follow the Wheel of Isaac rules, which means that we are either allowed 1 item room item or 1 boss item, or 2 boss items. So I think, to be completely honest with you, we might try our best to get into our item rooms to figure out this time what's going on. So Gimpy is good, Paralysis is not, but take a step in here. Monstro's Tooth is not the way to do that. I also just realized we did not need a bomb to get into our first item room, so that's cool. But we can get into the shop. And you got to keep in mind, we're not allowed to use keys on this run, which is probably the stupidest thing that could have ever happened to us here. But we're not allowed to use keys, and gosh darn it, I won't use keys. We'll figure this out without using keys. I don't care. Bomb bag is actually, like, really, really good for us. You know, as per usual on a Wheel of Isaac style run, we need everything we can to make the run good. We gotta min-max. We gotta do this, that, and the other to ensure that we have ourselves a successful run. And I'll be damned if I'd said I wasn't gonna do that. We will make sure that this run is as good as humanly possible. Screw this shop. It's a waste of my time. I'm gonna go fight the boss. It's the Haunt. Fantastic. What a great start. I love the Haunt. My favorite enemy in the game, to be honest with you. It goes number 1, Haunt, number 2, Bloat, number 3, Delirium. All 3 of my best friends in the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Okay. I went and got a haircut this morning. And here's the deal with haircuts, okay? It's similar to the dentist, which I know I've talked about ad nauseum in the past. Haircuts are a sad excuse for humanity. Because here's what occurs, okay? I'm going to walk you through the steps of a haircut. Your hair gets too long. You start to, when you're in the shower, it takes way too long to shampoo your head. And you're like, look, I need a haircut. You know, I don't even know, I don't consider myself to have long hair, but I don't have short hair. You know, I've got longer hair than most. You know, if you took like the average hair length of American men, I would say that there's a good chance I have above average hair length in terms of an American man. For other countries, I don't know, because I don't study, you know, the length of the hair in Switzerland or something like that. I don't even need to pick up the key because we can't actually use it. We can try to sneak into our item room, though, through a secret room right here. You want to make that happen? You're not going to make that happen. Alright, screw you, game. That's fine. But here's the process. So you determine that you need a haircut. You get to the barbershop, or wherever you're going. Salon, barbershop. Take your pick. It doesn't really matter in this situation. And then you sit down for your haircut. And the guy / woman starts, like, asking for your life story as you're sitting there for your haircut. And you're like, look, I'm here to literally have pieces of fortified skin chopped off of my head. You know, fortified calcium chopped off of my head. I'm not here to listen to your life story. I'm not here to have you listen to my life story. I don't even know you. I don't want to talk to you. I just want to have my haircut. If I could do it myself and have it look good, I would. And that's a pretty accurate assessment, I think, of reality. If you could cut your own hair and do it well, you'd do it in a heartbeat. And you're lying to me if you said you wouldn't. Nobody wants the social interaction of a haircut. It's the same thing at dentists, man. And I've done this dentist bit about 700 times in my sad, sorry life on YouTube. But every time you go to the dentist, you know, you sit down, they ask you a ton of questions. First of all, they're like, oh, have you flossed any time this year? And you're like, oh, let me take a rain check on that. No, I haven't flossed this year. What are you going to do about it? And then they're like, oh, well, your gums are a little bleedy. And you're like, yeah, it's because you're jamming a giant metal rod into them. It's gonna be a problem when you do that, because I just realized I took a freaking boss item on the last floor. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we're taking Mom's Pearls as a boss item on this one, which means that we can't take item room items at all. That's fun. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. This run is good enough, honestly, for us to still succeed, despite not getting super benefits here, which are indeed what happens when you work as Superman in a movie office. Because you get benefits, super benefits. Okay, but anyway. They start jamming metal crap all in your mouth, and then they're like, okay, open wide. And you have your mouth open wide, they lean you back, and then they go, so, you know, tell me, what's your stance on the geopolitical system in Russia right now? And you're like, look, buddy, I can't even speak right now. You know, they ask you, oh, so, how's school? You know, tell me all about your classes. Tell me everything you've ever learned in any of your classes while at your time in college. And you're like, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, oh, sorry, can you speak up? And you're like, look, buddy, I'm not speaking up. You can't even, I can't even talk. There's no way in hell you can understand a word I'm saying to begin with. And there's no way in hell that you even care about anything that I'm saying. You're trying to make it seem like you care because you want me to pay you at the end of this. Joke's on you. I pay into insurance. Okay, I think that's the end of that one. Where are we going? Somewhere, for sure. I think up here. The sooner I get off of this dark floor, and by dark I mean can't see the map floor, the happier I'm gonna be. Double perks is, I mean, it's honestly useless. The one thing that's gonna bug me on this run, I am 100% going to forget that I can't use keys. And I'm just trying to, whenever I see a key, not even pick it up. Because if I don't have a key, I can't accidentally open things. And I know the comment section is literally going to be, this idiot took Mom's Pearls, and then on the next floor, he opened up a golden chest. Unsubscribe, unfollow. I'm going to go watch Huts instead. And I'm like, okay, have fun with that. What do you have for me? Mysterious paper, huh? It's mysterious, boogie woogie oogie oogie. And it's not really good either, which is a bit of a shame. The real kicker on this run is the fact that we're not going to be able to go to shops. I mean, that literally destroys a lot of the strategy involved in the Wheel of Isaac, because a lot of it is doing min-maxing to get money to then get your shop. And the only way we're getting into our shop is if we can bomb into it or teleport into it, which is going to be useful. I mean, when we see hermit cards, those are now like borderline the most important thing we can even have on a run. Which I never thought I would say, but here we are right now. You know, saying that the one thing that I want is the hermit card. We don't need that either. As much as I would love it, it's a good item. And frankly, it might have been, if I didn't take Mom's Pearls, probably would have taken that. But sadly, no. And instead, we move on here. This will be our secret room. Another very valuable thing for us. I don't know what would be worse, not using bombs or not using keys. Because both of them would be absolutely ludicrously horrible. So, I'm just going to be happy that it was keys. And we're going to move on here. I do want to note we haven't actually received a piece of HP in over a floor. We've been sitting on one singular black heart that can legitimately ruin our lives at any given moment here. For the better part of the run. Which is fun. I mean, I got no issues with it. The fact we didn't get a devil deal on the last floor was probably due to the fact that that room was small. But I'm going to blame the game as well, and my bad luck for it. Because if I blame my bad luck for it, then I look like a martyr and you all feel sorry for me. That's how I do a lot of things on YouTube. Okay, you go up there. You go over there. Give me your bombs, which literally meant that was a giant waste of my time. And then we'll move on. How'd you guys like DUNGREED? DUNGREED is really good. I hope that I showed it justice. One floor of the game is difficult for you to see everything going on in DUNGREED at one time. But the game is insanely good. And I can go so far as to say it's probably the next big roguelite, you know, that has come out this year that people are going to... the game's really going to take off. It was on the top of the... it was like top of the line for most browsed games on Twitch for a little while. Which is insane. I mean, that's a big honor to be sitting at the top of that list. Because that means a lot of people want to see it. You know, and I've gotten several comments that were, Tyler, are you playing DUNGREED? Tyler, play DUNGREED. So, literally 2 hours after this video is released, which means probably like an hour after you finish watching it, / already out if you see it later in the day, go check out the new DUNGREED series. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. There's a good story to it as well, which I am enjoying immensely. Please be the super secret room. It is. What a wild world. We don't need mysterious paper anymore. Counterfeit penny is just better. And if we can make it happen where we can get into our shop or something like that, then life will be good. I enjoy this room. This is a good room for us because this essentially allows us to maybe get a item, you know, in a way that we would not normally get it because we can't open up golden chests. More bombs. Apparently this is the run of Tyler gets an infinite number of bombs, which I'm not mad about. Bombs are useful, but really an item / HP would be great, and infamy is exactly that. Infamy. It's a me, infamy. Okay. Let's continue on here. If I sound a little bit different, I've been saying this in all the videos this week. I'm home right now for spring break of college town land, and things always sound like a little bit different when I'm home. I don't quite understand. It has to be like the reverb in the room is just ever so slightly different here than it is in my apartment, but that's fine. I mean, I don't care as long as I still sound as sexy as an individual as before. That's all I care about. It might be a little different, but it's only gonna last a week. Don't worry. Life will go on. If you enjoy Apartment Tyler, then you'll get him back here soon. Ansus. Ansus will be used on the next floor. Okay, I'm going to die. Do not die. Do not die. Okay, this room sucks. This room really sucks. 1 HP. I mean, I don't feel great about it. I think it's safe to say that, oh yeah, I think it's safe to say screw all of this in like 7,000 different ways. Okay. I also hope you guys enjoyed the Wheel of Penta. That was a fun video. Watching Penta, you know, impersonate me a little bit, playing the old Wheel of Isaac. He had, I mean, I thought my luck was bad when dealing with the wheels. There's bad, and then there was what Penta got stuck with on that run. That was ludicrous. I'd also like for this man to pop up. Okay. Hello. You can't be here. Sorry, I'm closed. No, thank you. If you want to stop spawning people, I mean, that would be awesome. and I would really appreciate it. Hi. Yeah, stop that. No, you don't understand. It's time to stop. There's too many enemies. I got 1 HP. Frankly, if they provide me with HP after this fight, I'm taking it. Especially if it's like PJs or something like that, I'm taking it. Oh, Jesus Lord. That was, woo! That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Mom's lipstick. What a sad, sorry joke. Oh, what an even sadder and sorrier joke. Yeah, uh-huh. That's the way, uh-huh. I can't. Uh-huh. Why do you do this to me? Oh, is it worth it to try? I'm gonna try. Bring me back. They've done it. Okay. That's your heartbreaking, heart-wrenching moment of today's video. We got Death's Touch. We got Death's Touch, guys. Hey, we got Death's Touch. Okay. Happy days. Death's Touch is great. I'm happy to have it. Can you sense my excitement? Because, oh, it's there. It is there. This run cannot get any better. Woo! We're going to attempt to bomb those. Oh, they're not going to bomb. Okay. I can respect it. You know what? I can respect it. Secret room's going to be like right here-ish. Thank you. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? You don't understand. We're going to keep you lodged right in there. Okay. That is so much money. We also got a Sticky Nick, which we're going to get rid of just like that. HP. I never thought the day would come, to be honest with you. And then we get Go Ahead, which is actually just so good. Okay. The run's looking up now. It took a little bit. But I can feel okay about this. HP is still just dangerously horrible. 1.5 hearts is not where I want to be. So I will bomb skulls in the hopes of getting a... I hate myself. In the hopes of getting a dang black heart. This room can also screw straight off. But luckily, flight makes this significantly easier. So my life is fine in this scenario. I've also, I don't think, ever seen that room before in the game, so that's fun. Let's talk Isaac real quick. We never talk Isaac anymore. We officially, I kind of want to go to the super secret room, but I know that's a bad idea. Is it worth it to make that trek over to it? It might be. It honestly might be. I am going to use bombs here to try to get... Oh, yeah. You're doing a great justice on society right now. Honestly, 2 is good enough for me. I am going to go to the super secret room. I wish I could go to the shop. We have, you know, buttloads of money, but life says no sometimes, and that's okay. But let's talk Isaac. The new booster pack is like... hell, by the time this video goes out, it might be out. It's literally coming any day now. And I'm pretty excited. They said there's going to be upwards of like 13 plus items added to the game. Which is a huge booster pack. And should be insanely good. Oh, that's the good stuff. This is nice. Don't pick up keys. I'm going to take Matchstick because, frankly, Counterfeit Penny really has no room on this run anymore. We got 95 cents and nowhere to use them. So, kind of not worth it. It's also really not worth it for us to go to the Hush fight because we can't do anything there. We'd literally be going down to fight Hush, and that's it. And that is so 100% not even remotely worth it. Because that's essentially just like asking to die for fun. And I'm not feeling it. However, I am feeling this. The screw is good enough for the tears up. Those suck, and then we're going to head on down. This run is fine as long as I play well. And you know what? So far, I'm playing well. And I can be happy about that. We can't even open that. But for a while, I was actually, and I've never been convinced of this, but I was a little bit more convinced than I maybe would have before. I thought that there was a small chance they put a piece of Anti-Birth into Afterbirth Plus for the last booster. Because the fact that Anti-Birth's update is planning on coming around the same time as Afterbirth Plus's, I was like, man, this is just a little bit sketchy, you know? Like, there's a small chance, but, like, still probably not. But, like, the chance is there. Yo, do you know how awesome it would be for them to go out with a bang and just add a completely new floor to the game? People would go nuts, dude. You know, they said that this booster pack is borderline a DLC at this point with the amount of content that it adds. So, I'm a bit excited. It's been a while since we've had a booster pack. I'm excited to see how many of the mods added are mods that I played. Now, I feel like things like Isaac's Eye would be added. You know, Isaac's was another fun mod that had a bunch of synergies. Now, I want to see some of those mods we played added. It was fun when, you know, Mr. Meeseeks got added to the game. You know, Thought got added to the game. Bank Shot got added to the game. A bunch of the mods that I did videos on ended up being added. And there's, like, actually nothing more cool than that. Because in my head, it makes me think that maybe I helped the popularity of those mods, which in turn helped them get seen to Edmund, which in turn allowed them to be added to the game. And even though I know that that's just completely and utterly false, it still makes me feel good to think about it. You know, it's interesting to be somebody that could actually influence the community here. Now, I never think of things like that. But, I mean, I know you guys come to me for Isaac content. A lot of you don't even have the game. You just enjoy watching it. I picked up a key. I can't go in the shop. Okay. Stay away from the key. I will waste this key to open up something, but then never walk in it. You know, something like the item room is where I should go spend this key right now. I just feel dirty having it on me. But that's fine. Kill them. Blow up this. I mean, it could give us HP, or it can give me another bomb, which, I'm going to be honest with you, really didn't need that at all. You're going to give a Spirit Heart, which is great, and then if you want, give me a Secret Room and a Super Secret Room. Can we make that happen? No, just a Secret Room, which gives me Super Greed, which should give me, like, money, which I'm going to be straight up with you, I don't need at all. Yeah, it's just a bunch of money. 99 cents forever and ever and ever. And we will never need it for the rest of this run. I will look for... You know what? I won't look for it. I'm just going to go. We probably won't make it to Boss Rush, is my guess. Unless a miracle occurs and we beat Mom in the next several seconds. But we will get a Devil Deal because of Goat Head. And that will give us the ability to hopefully get another good item. You know, we have a Guppy item on this run. Something like 9 lives would actually be so worth it for us right now. You know, any spacebar item is going to be more worth it. We take the negative because we're going to the dark room. I mean, yeah, I'm going to take anything that Krampus gives me here. Because if he gives us Krampus' head, then it essentially turns into a boss clearer for us. But we get Lump of Coal, and to be fair, I would prefer it, as it is simply a better item. It's a bit of a damage upgrade, further we are from enemies. Head on down. Run's good. I mean, sketchy HP still. I'm never going to feel good about our HP on this one. But we've created a run that is at least good enough for us to handle. We cannot take any more boss items because of my own potato-ness on the very first floor. Life happens, I suppose. But it's good. It's a good pay-to-win run. I'm happy with it. If you guys are enjoying the pay-to-win series, please slap that like button. We are going to, we might do another one that's Spelunky in the future, but I want to do other games. You know, there's so many games that have a currency system to it. You know, Enter the Gungeon for one. I believe Dead Cells has one. You know, there's so many games that have the ability for us to do this with it. And I think it could be a fun idea to try out, you know, a couple more games in the future and see what kind of wacky scenarios we can run into in the pay-to-win series here. But it's fun. I know you guys enjoy it. It allows me to show off some other games, which is what I like about it. I will say, probably a little bit of shameless promotion for today's video. I do really want you guys to check out the DUNGREED series. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. I know a lot of you come to my channel just for Isaac, and you can tell me, oh, Tyler, I love all your content, but your views don't lie, and a lot of you are just here for Isaac, and that's okay. I don't care. But I know that you like other games out there, and this is my chance to show you guys some other games in this series. You know, a lot of you, it's weird, And I'm an analytics guy. I love analytics. And I know a lot of you don't care about the behind the scenes of YouTube. You just say, you know, Tyler, give me my content, and then I'm going to go. And that's fine. I'm here to entertain. I don't care who you are. If you want to not care about me, I won't care about you. But if you're enjoying my content, it is fine by me. You do you. But the analytics showed I made that pay to win video that had Spelunky in it. My Spelunky views increased by like 15-20% after that. Because people went to the series and they went, holy crap, this game is awesome. And I started to watch that series more. Now, it's funky how analytics work. And it's the little things that, you know, as long as you provide people with something new, they're going to run with it. Because new is the spice of life. You know, all good things come to an end. You got to have new stuff here, there, and everywhere occasionally. Because people will flock to new things. Some people don't like change. You know, I'm one of those people. I'm not a big change person. I prefer $100 bills. But no, I enjoy when change occurs, but I don't like the process. You know, I like the end result of change, but sometimes it's tough to get adjusted to whatever that change is. I'm gonna pop this knowing full well it was likely a bad idea. No, we worked out fine here. We're not doing Hush. Screw that with a passion. It's literally a fight that is impossible for us to do anything good with. I don't even have on the Hush Drops Eden's Blessing mod, so we can't even get ourselves a little bit of a tears up either. Slash fun for our next run, but... Okay, time for you to go. Have some bombs, and you're dead. Beautiful. I mean, we actually played that insanely well. 7 seals is good. I don't think it's good enough, though. We haven't taken many devil deals on this run. And that's fine. I mean, it's okay. Because our run is still good. And the 2 devil deals we took were transformative items. I mean, something that gives us flight and the ability to shoot over rocks has been insanely helpful. A Tears Up is also more helpful than you can even imagine. Although you could probably imagine it. You have likely played The Binding of Isaac before and know how the runs work. And you would know a Tears Up is indeed useful. Shocker, I know. But, I don't know. It's been a good run. I'm happy with it. Anytime you can get some Death Touch action without being super powerful, it just makes the run a little bit more fun. It's one of those items that is really, really good, but it doesn't make you automatically, like, super overpowered. And it doesn't kill synergies either, because it's just a simple tier effect that gets added on to your series of things here. Have a bomb, buddy. You can get absolutely destroyed, and I will not care. We also have not popped Kamikaze once on this run. And we don't have a reason to either, and we probably won't. But, still useful to have it. I mean, it would have been more useful to have the Void, probably, but that's okay. I'm content having it. The world. I can show you the world. Take you wonder by wonder. Down, out, bow, now, bow, now, now. Now, 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 now. We're probably going to pop that on the dark room. On the dark room. Just because we don't really need it right now. It's a bit of a waste of my resources. We already know kind of what direction we need to go. So I will do a little bit of HP minimaxing. Get ourselves some extra HP here. We do have a crap load of bombs. So there's no reason for us not to do this. You know, we've already gotten 4 Spirit Hearts from this room and possibly more incoming. Can we make it 5? Okay, not 5, but you understand how important it is to do that. Also, MVP of this run, friggin' Infamy. We have taken like 6 shots to the face just on this floor alone. And Infamy has just been like, nah, you're fine, man. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I got you. I got you. What a useless room. 100% just totally useless. That's okay. Not taking keys. Not ever taking keys. No key for you. No thank you. It's kind of weird to do a run never ever using a key. It's stranger than you'd think. It's also Stranger Things, you know, a hit TV show on Netflix. I think, okay, here comes opinion of the year right here. I'm not sure Stranger Things is as good as people make it out to be. I think it's good, but there's like a new fandom around Stranger Things that is a little bit strange. They also like over-sexualize the characters in my opinion, and they're all like 12, which I think is also very weird and strange. Is it as strange as The Things? I don't know about that, because there's Stranger Things, but I don't know. It's a good show, don't get me wrong, and I've enjoyed it immensely. I think Season 1 is significantly better than Season 2 so far. It's at least my opinion, but it doesn't stop it from being good. It just sometimes things that people think are good are not as good as they maybe think. You know, like, I'm a big fan of Undertale. I think Undertale is very good. If you go up to a random person on the street that knows of the game, they might tell you Undertale's the worst game ever invented. I'll be like, you know what? I can respect your opinion. We actually got Guppy on the last damn floor of the game. So, that's pretty dope. It makes me feel like a genius for deciding to do the Wheel of Animals and give myself a Guppy item. I'm not saying I'm a god, but I am saying I'm pretty much the greatest human being to ever walk on Earth. Okay, that's probably a little bit much, but that's fine. We can open up chests that are not golden chests on this run. So if you want to give me some chests to give me some items, that would be just splendid, to be fair. I don't see it happening because our luck stat is not exactly the highest thing to ever grace this planet, but oh, maybe one item? All you gotta give me, game? Oh, look at that. One item. It's a unicorn horn. I suppose it is actually better than keeping Guppy's paw that is doing nothing for us. So that is fine. Congratulations, Tyler. You've won the run. I am congratulating myself a little bit prematurely, but there's a solid 0% chance we lose, I think. The run's just good enough now for me to win this one. Will Unicorn Horn this guy a little bit? We should just be using Unicorn Horn as a in case something happens kind of scenario. You know, get invincibility right away kind of thing. But, I mean, we're 3 rooms away from the boss. We got 5 HP. Now, the lamb is tough. He ain't that tough. I've fought him several times in the past. I have no idea why my brain said, yeah, I think the secret room's going to be right there. Because it absolutely was not going to be. I just want to see what I'm missing out on. Oh boy, sprinkler. That's exciting. No reason to care. Let's do this and finish off pay to win. My track record on pay to win is pretty damn good. I'm not going to deny that. I can get down with 2 wins in my 2 videos. Sounds good to me. Okay, oh, you're a pain, aren't you? Don't like you. Stop. Okay, he's dead, and now we just got the head. He's dead. I would not like to do a victory lap. No, thank you. I would like to end off the run, though, and do a quick little outro. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, slap that like button. We'll do more pay to win in the future. Go check out the DUNGREED series. It starts up very soon on the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you're not, because you'll get updated when I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.